How y'all doing? It's your boy Will My Craven. Hit that like, subscribe button. Hopefully you all have had a great day. If you don't feel like you've had a great day, you're alive. You have the opportunity to make it a great day. It will be great if you choose for it to be great. And that comes right up here, your mindset. So with that being said, I want to talk about AB. AB has been on all over my social media. And if you don't know who AB is, that's Antonio Brown, formerly with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I want to talk about AB because AB is typical people's relationship. He had a relationship with the team. So with him having a relationship with the team, a lot of relationships you have can actually apply to your whether it's a monogamous relationship or with the fact that it's a relationship with a man and woman, or or a partner. Because some of y'all might be watching this, you might be same sex, but whatever. Those types of situations can actually apply to that. So AB was seen having his outburst, took off his gear, threw it down, left the field. Prior to him leaving the field, one of his teammates, I believe Evans, was trying to calm him down. He leaves the field, throws his stuff down, goes in the end zone, holds up two fingers as he's trotting off the field, and he doesn't have a shirt on. And instantly, everybody jumps to the conclusion that this man is having a mental health breakdown. And that is what I want to talk about. They jumped to the conclusion. They didn't get any facts or anything that went down. They just instantly jumped to the conclusion that this man was having a mental breakdown simply because it's already been painted. This man has been painted to have mental issues. And he has actually gone for counseling at some point for his own mental health. So he has stated that. So that makes it even more like, oh, okay, yeah, he just CTE, what I see all over my social media. He had mental health issues, blah, blah, blah. But no one actually got the actual details of what's actually going on, which is why I refuse to say anything about it. But it's the same thing in a situation in your relationship. You think your girl cheating, or you think your guy cheating. You jump to conclusions and start going off and saying, oh, you such and such and such and such. I can't stand you, blah, blah, blah. You didn't get no details. You didn't do one of these. Sit back in the chair. Wait, let's have a reasonable conversation. None of that. And this is what I typically seen on social media, which lets me know a lot of you all doing this in your relationships. I mean, I know it to be so because I have people who come to me and tell me their relationships. And it's like, hold on, did you think about this? Did you think about that? Did you ask this? Like, no, you didn't do anything. You didn't. Like I keep saying, y'all probably gonna get tired of me saying this, but I'm gonna say it until it sticks. Did you evaluate the situation correctly? Did you take a step back? Look, analyze, and then start processing. I'm like, all right, okay, now that I process, this is how I'm going to proceed to actually engage in a conversation with you. None of that happened. So then the information comes out that the coach tells AB to go into the game. He doesn't want to go into the game. Typical relationship type spat. Your significant other tells you one thing and you don't want to do such and such and such. Because you feel like in AB's situation, he said he didn't want to go in the game because his ankle was hurt, which it was documented that he'd been dealing with an ankle injury for the last 2 weeks. So he doesn't want to go in. So all of a sudden now, for whatever reason, the coaches turn around and tell him that, well, you either go in the game or you get off my field. Paraphrasing, to get off my field. Like, yeah, you're dismissed from the team. So that's like someone saying, okay, well, wait a minute, hold on. We've been in this relationship. I help you win. And you getting rid of me? You just finna flat out get rid of me just like that? That's how you feel? That's how you feel? That's how you feel about me? Imagine you be in a relationship and your significant other gives you an ultimatum. And all of a sudden, how do you think you're going to feel? Now, a lot of people, you have, like, no. I always say, for every action, there's a reaction. So you have to be cognitive of what you're saying to an individual. If you tell somebody, your significant other, that they can kick rocks, and you giving them an ultimatum, how in the heck do you think they're going to respond to you? I know in some cases, some women going to try to put hands on you. If you a man, because she feel like, oh, she probably can get away with it and you ain't going to do nothing back. So it's like, we were like, oh, well, he didn't handle that right. 9 times out of 10 in y'all relationships, you all aren't handling certain things right. You're not going to think and process it. You're not going to do like I always say, take a step back, evaluate it, don't say a word. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's deal with the situation. No, most people are not going to do that. You're going to instantly react. So you instantly reacting, now you got a bigger problem on your hands. But who's really taking the time out to actually evaluate and then closing your mouth? Closing your mouth and actually processing and forming a plan. But most of the times it's happened like this AB situation. The antics happen, and now he's more likely not going to be able to be on a team because the narrative has been painted that he has issues. So even in your relationships, now that you done left this person, they're going to paint you like you had issues. And people see all this on display. And this is why a lot of people want to say toxic and all this other stuff. Because things that happen just like these situations in different fashions, but there's similar results that happen in your relationship. You got to take the time, step back, don't judge. Right in the onset of when things are actually going on. Get data, get information, get as much information as you can to make a calculated response that is going to be favorable for you both. Not because you don't like how the way things were going, and in which there was a lot of that in that situation with AB and the coach. And the coach technically didn't want him there. Because of things he had already seen from AB and from previous areas, as well as he more or less may have felt like, allegedly, that he's being trumped by Brady because Brady wanted him there, and then the whole thing with the vaccine card. So there's issues that can be similar that happen in a relationship like that. Well, she did such and such and such, or you cheated. Now I don't want to take you back and all this other stuff. There are various types of things that we deal with in life that can actually equate to that situation. But are you wise enough to evaluate the situation before you make a move? Because once you make your move, once you say what you say, you can't redo it. It's done. Whatever happens, it's done. Now you're going to have to deal with what it is that you reacted to. So always understand, for every action, there's a reaction. Also, learn to not speak right then in the moment. Evaluate first. It is imperative that you evaluate first. So, as I always say, fix your face, fix your spirit. Hopefully you all start evaluating more and don't be quick to judge like the whole AB situation. And in the meantime, hopefully you temper your spirit. You have a great day and move in love. All right, peace.